Hey guys, James here from Honest Cigar Reviews. Happy International Pipe Smoking Day. Today I'm smoking a Chris Morgan's Timberwolf, which is a Bulldog and a Canadian combined. Very cool shape. And inside I'm smoking some Stonehaven. You've probably heard of Esoterica's Stonehaven. It's a wonderful flake. Let's get into the close-up shot. Alright, as you can see today we're smoking some legendary Stonehaven, and I got 2 flakes left. So before I smoke it all, I wanted to kind of show you close up what it looks like. It's actually a really nice flake cut here. This was the one flake that tore apart because it was dry. I had to rehydrate it. Here's a flake that has not been touched. It's just dark Virginias and Burleys. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward as far as blend goes. But I think the secret to this is probably the aging and the process of it. So that's pretty much it. I like to just kind of roll it up and stuff it in my pipe here. This is kind of my new ashtray. So what I'll do, I kind of just fold it like this. Fold it in half. Kind of give it a few rolls in my fingers. And then gravity drop it in like that. It's a little wet still, so I'm going to let it dry a little bit. And I think I'll save this last bit for another day. You can grab the little bits like this, and I kind of just dump it in as tender pieces. That's kind of how I light it. I really don't tamp. You can really easily over tamp, you know. So I just barely even it out. Let's get into it. I'm really digging this lighter leash here with the Crocs lighter. This little short type of, candle lighter. It's perfect for pipes. Doesn't really burn the rim or anything. And yeah, no more losing any check tools because it's always on there. So if I'm hiking or walking the dog, I clip this right on, and I haven't lost it yet. So this is really cheap, and I think this is a great solution for a lot of you guys who just want something to grab and go. But that being said, well, tobacco's good. It's got a little pepperiness to it. It's got some mild cocoa tones. Has some very, very faint Virginia flavors like dried dark fruits. Really, I just keep it just barely lit because it's. I found this tobacco gets a little bit hot. I mean, it doesn't really tongue butt you, but you lose a lot of flavor very, very quickly. So you have to kind of sip this tobacco and really find those nuanced flavors, because Burley, it doesn't really have a lot of flavor. Burley is more, to me, more of just a mild tobacco generic flavor. I don't know if that makes sense, but the Virginias are the ones I think I'm going to be pulling more of the flavor out. So I really have to smoke this slow and kind of just go from there. I don't mind relighting this thing a lot. You might find that it's kind of annoying because you might have to, keep relighting it or really dry it out. But I don't mind that. If I'm getting flavors and I'm going slow, I think that's better than, really burning through it. As I get down the bowl, it gets a little bit sweeter, a little bit more dark fruity notes, but it's still very even. Burley is a very, very mild tobacco. They use it as a lot of fillers and blends to kind of even it out. But I will say this, it's a very, very dense smoke. It's kind of cigar-like in that nature. But medium as far as nicotine, medium as far as, flavors. And you're not going to get a lot. It's not a lot of complexities. It's just very, very, very high-quality components, but very, very simple. So I would recommend, alternatives would be like full Virginia Flake. It's very straightforward, aged. Of course, it's Virginia, not Burley based, but I'd also recommend Samuel Goff's Chocolate Flake. It's kind of similar to this, maybe more chocolatey. It probably has more of a topping to it, but it's still very, very good. And it's a lot easier to find than Stonehaven. So that's probably the biggest issue is it's hard to find this stuff because the demand is just so dang high. But still good nonetheless. It's still high quality stuff here. Just kind of plain. I'd probably equate this to like a high quality vanilla ice cream. You know, everyone likes vanilla ice cream. This is like vanilla bean ice cream. It's like a fancy vanilla. You know what you're getting, but it's still kind of plain. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just good and simple. All right, that's it. Straightforward blend. It's very expensive, very hard to find, but it's very, very good. It's just kind of plain. I'm probably not going to seek this one out again. I'm probably going to stick with Penzance or And Soda Bed or Tilbury. All of those are great. This is just a little different. So, but if you're a burley guy, you gotta have this. Trust me. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.